Hi everyone, my name is Jess and I am a thriftaholic. Today I am going over a what sold video. Over the last 2 days, I sell on various platforms and I will let you know which platform and all of the details. And I will also be popping everything up on the screen because I have all of my items prepackaged, ready to ship. It makes shipping go so much faster. Okay, so first we're going to start with eBay, which overall eBay has been pretty slow for me lately. It used to be number one, and I don't think it is anymore. I also do promoted listings. I will say I haven't done a what sold video in so long because I have lots of kids and life, and so I haven't been really putting in much work. So the last 3 weeks, I feel like I've really been listing a lot, and so I feel like my sales are finally coming back. So without further ado, eBay. I just sold a Y2K Banana Republic lace long sleeve wrap blouse. Really pretty. It was like a pale blue. And I sold that one for best offer for $27. I paid 75 cents for it, and I've had it listed since May of 2022, which has been like 10 months. Today is March 8th, I believe, of 23. So keep these dates in mind. I'm a long tail seller, which means I wait for the right buyer. I mainly sell vintage, and I have like 1,700 currently listed in my eBay store. So, okay, the next item that sold is Pottery Barn. I love flipping Pottery Barn. I got a kids Pottery Barn blanket, which, you know, I love selling kids blankets. And this one was faded, and it was not, I didn't see any comps for it. And so I put it for $40 and it sold. I've had this listed since October and I paid $3 for that one. This next is something that I can't remember whose channel, but certain Webkinz can be bolos. Just simply use Google Lens for the quickest results. But this Webkinz strawberry cow was like white and pink. Didn't even have the code. I don't even know if it had a tag. I don't think it had a tag on it either. But they have the little embroidered W on the foot, so look for those. And this one's actually free. This yard sale that I go to quarterly has plush for free. And so one time I loaded up. And this was listed since July of 2022. It's had tons of interest and likes, but I initially priced it for like 80. I priced it too high, I think. So it sold for 60 on eBay. And I'm totally okay with that. That's pure profit. The next one is Crown Crafts. I love selling vintage Crown Crafts from like the 90s or 80s. It is that, not fleece. It's kind of like fleece, but it's acrylic. Thick, heavy polar bear color blocked blanket. And I sold that one for $60. It was for best offer. It was listed at 75, so 60 is a fair offer. I've had that one listed since May of 2022. Again, 10 months. Vintage blankets generally take longer to sell unless they're baby blankets, and they sell really quick, except for that Pottery Barn one. I don't want to get too off topic. Then I paid 50 cents for that Crown Craft blanket, which was really cheap. The next is something I kind of regretted when it came time to ship. Guitar Hero for the Wii. There was not one, but two, and one was like new, still in the box. There were two of them priced at Goodwill recently for $2.50, and I took a gamble. I didn't do a whole lot of research because I'm usually in a hurry when I'm thrifting, and they sold for $50 plus shipping. I don't ever do free shipping. And I listed those on February 10th. I'm sorry, I made my notes so I'm more organized, and that's why I'm looking down to give you guys accurate information. The next, we are moving on to Depop. I canceled my Depop bot last night. I've been on Depop since July, and I've been consistently cross-listing my Y2K and vintage items over there, and I don't like to give my stuff away. I feel like I price them at what I've previously sold similar items for. And so with this bot, I've been bumping or sharing my items multiple times a day. I've been doing all the things, and I'm just not getting much attention. This last month, I don't think I had maybe one sale, and it's just not worth it for me to pay $15 a month for a bot. So I canceled it last night, and guess what? I got an offer, a reasonable offer for $30 on this Y2K style lavender purple crochet cardigan. It was really cute. I recently got it, I think. Yeah. This one was listed February 2nd, sold for $30. I had it listed for $35, and it was $1. I thrifted. So my cost of goods are generally pretty low, unless it's, I will pay up for an item if I feel like the profit is definitely there. Now, Mercari, which has definitely stepped up. I did just get a Mercari bot yesterday that delists and relists. Thank you. Thank you, LV Peacock. She actually recently got married. Congratulations, Katie and Vicky. Their YouTube channel is amazing. They have lives pretty much every Sunday, and I watch it religiously. I learned so much from them. She gave me the Mercari bot because I tried one before and it was really glitchy, and so I got this one simply just to delist and relist, and I'll let you guys know if it's any good, because Mercari, my sales have been really good, and all I do is list and send offers to likers after it's been listed for like 5 days or so. Okay, I had one sale Mercari, and it was this really cool vintage Afghan that I upcycled. I previously talked about it in a video. It was like a wool or a wool blend, and somebody shrank it because they didn't know how you're supposed to care for wool. I tried stretching it out with water and hair conditioner. I think you can also use fabric softener. Didn't work at all. So I just air dried it, and I figured it was the perfect size as like a shawl. So I added a button, I think, and it made it have like a shawl collar. It was really cute. Shawl collar. Yeah, that's correct. And somebody has been watching it. I have had this listed for a while. When did I list this one? Oh, I didn't put when I listed it. I'm going to say 4 months. And it's had lots of attention. And then it's sold for $62, best offer on Mercari. The person is very excited to get it. They're going to hopefully get some colder days still in Georgia, because that's where it's going, and they're very excited. So paid $2 for that, and all I did was stitch on a button. I will note there's actually 2 spots of damage in this Afghan where the knitting head came undone, and I don't knit, so I was not going to repair it. Sold it as is. Moving on to Poshmark. Poshmark has definitely been keeping me afloat, because bills, you know, with inflation and stuff. It's like I can't even get ahead. It's ridiculous, especially when my sales have been so slow because I haven't had much time to work, which is changing. So, all right, Poshmark. I sold a jacket that I have had forever. I'm going to say 2 years. I didn't have it in my new inventory system, which I've had for like 1.5 years. So I'm going to say 2 years. A men's J. Crew brown leather bomber, and I feel like I could have gotten more for this, but I was just ready to let it go. I probably should have redone my listing, updated keywords, descriptive words, because when I listed it a couple years ago, I was not tagging fashion terms or trends or anything like that. So yeah, $53. I probably got it for like $4. I'm definitely still profitable and happy with that, and glad to see it go to a new home. And the last item that has sold for me were these Cork Ease Kilty Suede Oxford shoes. They looked so cool. Very Scottish vibes with the kilty fringe, and they were in very nice condition. I have had these listed since July of 2022, so they did take a while to sell, which I thought was kind of surprising, but I paid $4.50 and totally okay with, I think it was a full price sale on Poshmark, which I've had more of those recently. And so that brings my gross over the last 2 days to $441. I just wanted to share all this information with you guys. I love watching what sold. I love watching hauls better because I think it's more exciting for some reason, all these cool things you found. But realistically, what sells is much more important for resellers as far as educational content. So I want to put that out there for you. Also, my sister's coming over tomorrow night, and we're going to do a really cool video on how we describe items and our titles as resellers. The general public, they don't know sheath dress, shift dress, mostly. So when they go to look something up, they're not going to describe it that way. And that's how I describe my item, like eyelash sweater when it's really a fuzzy sweater. You know, all these weird things. And so I just want to get her input on camera for you guys as how she would look something up or how she would describe a garment, just so we can keep that in our mind, that when we list, we may want to be a little bit more broad and not so reseller terms, which are nice, but you have to think that most people are not resellers, so we need to keep that in mind. And maybe it can help you or me in the future. And I also just thought it would be fun to do a video with my sister. So, all right, I'll catch you on my next one. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Do all the things. I'm terrible at asking you, or not really asking, but just saying it aloud. And I'll catch you on my next video. Have a great day, guys.